From Florida is recognized.
Thank you. I thank my friend. Tonight, my Democratic colleagues have brought forth for taxpayers' consideration legislation that will not only cost America more jobs, but will make recovery more elusive, particularly for small businesses. The bill creates a permanent bailout fund totaling $200 billion for Washington to prop up failing institutions, assuming, that is, that the $150 billion tax proves insufficient. The tax will contract lending and cause the loss of hundreds of thousands of jobs. The legislation would create a new burden on end users of derivatives in every sector of our economy: commercial real estate, energy production, manufacturing, agriculture, utilities, even health care. These types of businesses depend on hedging to protect themselves from price volatility. What's more, businesses that had nothing to do with the financial collapse will now be saddled by a complex new regime of regulations. This will force businesses all across America to use their working capital against a risk they never posed, instead of creating new jobs, replacing equipment, or expanding their business. The legislation also welcomes a new bureaucrat, the credit czar, to our nation's capital in the form of a Washington knows best agency. The credit czar's mission is to dictate which financial products can and cannot be made available to consumers. The credit czar is required to assess fees on entities so the new government bureaucracy can meet its expenses. Such a tax means less money for small businesses to create jobs, more fees passed on to consumers, and less access to credit for small business. What this assessment does guarantee is a bigger Washington bureaucracy. If you're serious about lowering the deficit and creating jobs, oppose this big government expansion and support the Republican substitute. I yield back.
Gentleman from